What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Everyone between Hooker here. Today is a very special day because I'm going to talk to you about my 6 months experience in the military. I've already done boot camp. I graduated December 8th, and now it is February 3rd. Yesterday was my birthday, so wish me a happy birthday. It was my 34th birthday. If you didn't see my 33rd video birthday, that's when I jumped out of an airplane. And this year we're in the military. Hoorah. So, how has my experience been in the military now that I'm not actually at my military job school? Which I'm actually in a holding platoon. If you don't know what a holding platoon is, means that my classes are very backed up with a lot of Marines. So I have to hold until a certain period of time where there's a slot allotted for me to begin my training. So pretty much I'm in the dorms right now, and the dorms are actually pretty nice. You guys around there. You know, those are the other two guys that I room with bed, and then that's my bed. I just had some Pizza Hut pizza. So if you guys haven't seen my Pizza Hut pizza review, definitely go check that out. So, as you guys know, the military is something that I've always wanted to do my entire life. I really enjoy the structure of it. You know, you'd watch war movies and you'd see these heroes performing great acts. My father was in the military. He actually fought in World War II, and my grandfather fought in World War I. And there was just a little bit of a gap there until me. So, with that being said, it's just something that I always wanted to pursue. My father was very against me joining the military because, like I said, my father fought in World War II and his father in World War I. So back then, the military was very segregated and very racist. So my dad had some unfavorable experiences in there. Luckily, it's 2020, and I am one of the oldest Marines to ever graduate from Paris Island at the ripe old age of 33. Now I'm 34 as of yesterday. Wish me happy birthday. And I should have gone the officer route if I guess. Actually, to be honest, the reason I didn't go become an officer, if you don't know what an officer is, it's like if you have your degree and everything like that, you can like be someone in command. I just don't like the responsibility. I'm not someone that just wants to sit there and lead people and do paperwork and all that other shit. It's just not something I really wanted to do. I'm okay with doing what's necessary. You tell me to do something, I do it. So I found that has done me pretty well in the military so far. I rarely get yelled at because of my age. I'm 10, 13 years older than everybody, which that also plays a factor into what I'm about to say. Um, I'm a little disappointed with this whole military thing. I thought it was going to be a lot better, and it's not because the leadership is bad or anything like that. Although I've had actually, yeah, it is. It is. I've had terrible experiences with a lot of the leadership. And again, I think that falls back into a whole age thing, where you have a lot of these younger guys. Because I'm older than pretty much every single instructor, drill instructor, and command guys. I'm pretty much older than everybody, and I noticed that when you give kids power, they take it a whole fucking mile. They whoo, like my drill instructor. He was a 23-year-old drill instructor, and one day I just, I never had a problem with anybody, but one day I just didn't feel like listening. And we were at the cafeteria, and we were all talking in the cafeteria, and he came up to us, and he was like, "Williams, who are you? Who's talking to you?" Because he wanted me to snitch out the kids. And I just had a talk with all the kids saying, we don't snitch on each other. Because all the other platoons, they're encouraged to snitch on each other. And I was like, guys, we don't snitch on each other. And me being the old guy, all the kids looked up to me. They called me father, grandfather, or godfather. And then by the end of boot camp, I was called the grand old man. So all the kids pretty much listened to me. So drill instructor comes, he's like, Williams, who are the kids talking to? I'm like, no one, sir. And then so he looks at the kids, because clearly I'm not going to say shit. And he asks the kids, he didn't say kids, but he's like, who's Williams talking to? And I just told them not to snitch on anyone. So they all just shut their mouths. So you have 83 kids just sitting there quietly, not answering the drill instructor's questions. Boy, did that piss that drill instructor off. Needless to say, drill instructor comes back and talks to me, and he's like, God damn it, Williams. And I'm like, sir, I'm just speaking to myself. He's like, oh yeah, you're just talking to yourself. I'm like, yes, sir. So then I started singing the Marine Corps hymn. From the halls of Montezuma to the shores of Tripoli, which fucking infuriates him. Long story short, I ended up getting in trouble for that and moved to a whole nother platoon, but that's a whole nother story for another time. But it was just that power dynamic that I had more of an influence over 83 kids than he did. You gotta think, I shit, shower, and shave with these kids. I'm with them 24 hours. And I'm not destroying them. Unlike the drill instructor who's destroying them mentally, physically, every day. Who do you think they're gonna wanna side more with? Me? Who actually cares about them? Or the guy who's destroying them? So that falls back into what I was saying, that it's just very difficult. I'm okay taking orders from younger people. That's not a problem. Not an issue at all. But what bothers me when it comes to the age thing is that I am surrounded by a bunch of fucking kids. And the thing is, a lot of these kids come from single mother homes, which is nothing wrong being a single mom. They work very hard and everything to raise a kid. But the majority, I'm in an all-male house, or they come from the ghetto, or they're just. A lot of these guys are extremely undisciplined, not behaved. Basically, it feels like I'm surrounded by a bunch of fucking kids, which I am. It feels like I was put in middle school to babysit, and it's like, can we not just stand in formation quietly and not get fucked up for the day? Can we not just listen so we don't get fucked up for the day? Because personally, my personal experience, the drill instructors and the instructors and everyone, they don't really mess with me. They don't yell at me. I normally get away with a lot of things, within moderation. I'm not doing stupid shit, but just a simple example. I just get away with a lot of things. But that's also because I'm a fucking adult. A 34-year-old adult versus these 18-year-old kids. So they don't yell at me. Instructors just don't yell at me because I'm a fucking grown adult and I'm older than them. But they yell at the kids. The kids don't fucking listen. Which in turn gets me fucked up because in the Marine Corps they have mass punishment. So everyone suffers. And being 34, I'm not a spring chicken. I can't just hit the ground and get up. I have to slowly get up and then crack my back a little bit and put some icy hot on it, and then we can go. So I don't enjoy that. And then just a lot of things we do with just it's very remedial. I feel like I'm with a bunch of kids constantly being talked to like a child, which I mean, it's what I signed up for. But this is where the meat hits the gravy, or the gravy hits the meat, or how? I don't know. I'm just made that up. This shit sucks. I really expected this experience to be a lot different, and I met a lot of good guys in here. I have a lot of good friends that I've met in here that I think are really awesome dudes. Like Pop 9000, ever go check out his video. But this shit has me really, really fucking depressed. Really depressed. And it's only been 6 months. The commercials totally bullshitted me. Something I've always lived for, something I wanted to do. And then on top of it, I'm stuck in this for 6 years. But the saving grace is that I'm a reservist. So at the end of this 3 months, I get to fucking go home and only show up 1 week in a month. So thank fucking God. But it's gotten me extremely depressed. Not off myself depressed or anything like that, but just sad. I'm inside the dormitories, and it's nice, but I'm just surrounded by kids. I feel really alone because it's not like I can hang out with any of these kids. They're all like, "Oh, let's go push over a trash can and laugh at it." Oh, and I'm just like, someone's gonna have to clean that up. Like, you probably won't clean it up, but somebody has to clean it up, and you're just making someone's day worse. How is that funny? Oh, we knocked over the trash can and the pieces went everywhere. I'm glad that's entertaining. I'm really happy for you. Um, I know everyone's constantly pointing at me when I walk because I am the oldest guy. So they're like, until they see my rank, a lot of people just kind of move out of my way and everything like that because they think I'm like a gunnery sergeant or something like that. But then when they see my rank, they're like, "How old are you?" And then followed by, "Holy fucking shit," because I'm 10 years older than everybody. Which that gets fucking annoying. That's the most asked question I get every fucking day. How old are you? The food is good. I like that we get to eat every day. That's good. If you guys know me from where I live, my main staple diet is beer, beer, and some more beer. Which I can live off beer. But there's no beer. Which is okay. This was a good little rehabilitation for me because I had been drinking a lot of beer for the last X amount of years, and I always felt that I drank heavily just because I always wanted to be in the military, and it's something that wasn't able to do until a lot of strings were pulled and we made it happen. And I did a really good job. I was first class everything at boot camp, meaning I scored the maximum score that I could score in order to get. It means I did really fucking good and kept up with all the fucking children. A lot of